everybody. Thanks for being here. Happy New Year. Should you be starting a YouTube channel in your 60s, in your 70s? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not. And I think you should consider it. I have a couple of things I think we should throw around that you may not have thought of. And you're going to say, Leedy, I'm too old. I'm not going there. Well, you know what? There's no age restrictions on YouTube at all. I mean, it's got the young, in between, and us more mature individuals. And I think it's something you should consider. Did you know, just a little, okay, so Google is the largest search engine in the world. Wow, that's pretty big. And did you know that Google actually owns YouTube, who happens to be the second largest platform in the world? So that is why I personally chose to do YouTube. And I'm going to talk about how I switched and changed over a little bit after I share this with you. And I thought, wow, you've seen YouTube TV and podcasts, doing lives. It is so huge, and the potential is huge. So it's a very good place to decide to come and park yourself. Are you too old? No, you're not. You're not. I started my YouTube channel at 67. I'll explain that as well. Down here. All right, no, I think it's really something really cool to consider. Because you know what? We're treasure chests. Us being on YouTube in your 60s and 70s, we have something that you can only obtain by aging, and that is life experiences, and a multitude of life experiences turn to wisdom. And I don't care where you're from, what language you speak or don't speak, what journey you have taken in your life, you have experiences that nobody else has had. And we can share those if you're brave. I'm still actually, I must admit, you know, I'm working on my stuff. I feel pretty comfortable in front of the camera. I'm okay with that. But for me, I'm always trying to figure out what my audience wants. So while I'm doing this video, put it down in the comments. Say, Lady, we'd like more of this and that. I'm not interested in this. Or yes, I'd like to know more about it. Okay. Do you know, it's like, for me, as now I look at YouTube a little bit differently than I initially did when I started my channel. And you may want to consider this would be a really good reason to start a YouTube channel, even if you never ever show your face, is family. Our family. Did you know when you do a YouTube video, put it to YouTube, and then I can either make it public right away, or sometimes I'll shoot 2 or 3 videos and I keep them private, and I can schedule them and they come out as they are dated. Or you can keep your videos unlisted. They never have to be seen by anybody. Imagine this. Doing your favorite recipes on a video. And you can use your iPhone like I'm using. I'm just using my iPhone and my tripod. This is not a huge expense. Crocheting. A lot of these things our children and grandchildren crave to know about us. Or family history. People are going to Ancestry and 23andMe and trying to find out about family history and where do I come from? Where do my grandparents come from? You can actually videotape this like you're talking to your grandkids or your kids, or just leaving a note of information. And you could do it on a regular basis. You could think of something or say, hey, I'm going to make my favorite recipe. I'm going to actually do this on a video. I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and I'm going to keep it totally unlisted. Or you can say, I'm going to try it. I'm going to put, you know, it's like we're all good at something. Crocheting, cooking, gardening, picking out your favorite books. sports that you like to watch? I mean, there are a lot. I mean, gosh, I got girlfriends that love hockey and they love football, you know? So you could talk about things like that. Clothes you want to wear, or your favorite store to shop in. What are the favorite things that you want to buy? Of course, makeup, beauty is big. It's huge. I mean, it is really big. I have a few things in makeup, but it's not a place that I go all that often on YouTube because I just don't wear very much of it, and I'm not that interested actually, but it's cool. I have a few favorite people that I like to watch, but you have a niche, believe me, even if it's just lifestyle. And that's what I do. It's like, you know, it's one day it's my hair, then it's about my castor oil, then it's this, that, and the other thing. It's taken me 7 years to figure all of this out. But now you've got a YouTube channel, and you can say, well, see, I'm 70 years old. What's going to happen? What if I do my channel for 10 years and then I've hitchhiked my way out of here? You know what? You can either put a inactive manager on your YouTube channel, and there's a way that I mean, if enough people are interested, these are something we can talk about once in a while. Like, I don't want my channel to be all about that, but certainly, you know, help each other out as we're going through this. And then the other thing that you can do too is just leave all your information, because when you set up a YouTube channel, you know, it's through your Google account, and then there's a phone number attached and there's an email attached, and you could leave that information in an envelope or make it part of your will. And imagine that is that now your kids or your grandkids can see all these incredible videos that you made that they didn't know about. You know, you could even do a secret goodbye if you know, good, let's hope they don't have to watch it for a long time, but you could. Or that one person that is kind of, bye. But it has got endless possibilities. Plus, you've now made a footprint on YouTube for potentially somebody in your family or a group of them, because they can revive. There are ways to revive a channel that has never been public, or no content has been put on it. And so there are videos out there that show you how to revive a channel. And can you imagine telling your history about, you know, where your family immigrated from and when they immigrated, and what some of the family traditions were that when you were little, or some of the things, or speaking your truth. You've been in a family environment where you've never been able to speak your truth. You could do it on YouTube and leave it totally private. And then one day they can go and see it. Also, the other thing is, if they have some technology knowledge, they can narrate around those videos. Who knows? It could become huge. Anyway, I think you should maybe consider starting a YouTube channel. All right, so I'm going to quickly also tell you that probably the most important thing about doing YouTube is Mr. Beast. He's young and he's got, oh my gosh, he's the biggest YouTuber out there. I like getting tips from him, because you know what? It's like, if you want really good information, go to the biggest and the best. And he says, going to YouTube, the two things that we need to do for YouTube is get clicks and views. You know, is that we just hope that we put something out there that piques somebody's interest, that they will click on your video and they will sit and watch it. And that is so important for our channels. So I really hope, if you actually clicked on this video, that you will stay to the very end. You have no idea how that helps my channel. So I thank you for that in advance. Okay, so what about my channel? When did I start it? I started my channel in June of 2017. I hired somebody to start my channel. Oh my gosh, really? Like, if you want to learn how to do YouTube, you just go, you know, how to set up a YouTube channel. I'm going to leave a link down below, by the way, for those of you that are interested in starting a YouTube channel, or at least getting one, so you've got it there. All right, I hired somebody and she was lovely, but we didn't go in. Nothing really happened, so at some point, I'm thinking probably, maybe 10 months, maybe a year in, I suggested I take over my own channel and figure it out, and that's what I did. So technically, I've been doing it myself since 2018. So that puts me, well, 2025, 7 years, right? And so what I started doing is I would get my TV table, I would put my laptop on the TV table, I would get YouTube on my TV, and I would just click in the question. How do I do this on YouTube? How do I change this on my YouTube channel? And then it was great because no pressure. I could watch the video, you know, and go to a really, really good, like, you know, I usually go to really, really big, you know, been there, done that type of individual to get my information. But there's a guy that I really, really like, Kevin. And he really takes his time and really walks you through it step by step on the laptop, and that is priceless. And I'm the type of person that learns by seeing it and doing it. So I will leave his link down below. So I started doing my own stuff, and there was a lot to learn. I mean, I had to, you know, a video and edit and thumbnails, and it's time consuming if you want to do it correctly, but it really keeps my mind going and interested. But I started a YouTube channel with huge passion about condo living. And what happened is I had a website, and it was all about condo living. English is my second language. Oh, if I'd have had AI back then, it probably would be very different. But, you know, grammar and composition and all of that was just so overwhelming for me. And so I thought, you know what? Why don't I do YouTube? I'm pretty good at talking. As much as my mom didn't like me, she used to say to me, you have the gift of the gab. I just got it. So anyway, so I started about condo living, and my channel didn't do anything. It's like, no, it was just 38 views, 80 views, nothing went. Because I wasn't strategic. I wasn't trying to figure out how to reach the audience that may be interested. But you know what? Trial and error. I never quit. I never quit on myself. Then what happened? Okay, am I making money on YouTube? Yes, I am now. And I'm very grateful for it because, you know, Bill's been retired for over 20 years for health reasons. And so, you know, I can really use the extra income. That's why I really appreciate it when you watch my videos. Even if you don't watch the whole thing, just go do the dishes and just let me play out all by itself. But if you think you could use a little bit of extra income as we're getting older, you can do that. But if you want to get the income, you're going to have to be really strategic on how you're going to set up your channel and like kind of, you know, hit the ground running. I didn't do that. I was one of these lucky people that 10 months ago now, well, 11 months ago, I had a video that went up. A good friend of mine, she's on YouTube. She says, Lady, you should do a video about castor oil. And I had done 3 castor oil videos before that. At least some of you might know her, Lisa from Peaches Skincare. And I said, Lisa, I've done 3-4 videos on castor oil. Nobody was interested. But anyway, you know what? It was just what everybody was talking about. I did that video and it's got over 700,000 views. It went viral. But since then, like I've done a video about my hair that's over 200,000 views. And then I've got ones that got 1,000 views or 2,000 views. This is what I say when you're learning about your audience, what they like and don't like. And so you just try to please everybody, give everybody a little bit of something. This has been such a journey. It's been so much fun. Did I get paid? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Should I show you what that one video paid me? Well, I'm going to show you. YouTube's got huge potential. And so that happened to me last year at 74 years old. That is huge. So when you go and watch other people's channels, you got to remember they're getting paid on the views and also the time. 2 most important things. So if you really like that creator, make sure that, you know, you see their thumbnail, you click on it right away when it comes out, and that you watch the whole video. And like I say, you can just let it run out and share it. That'd be awesome. YouTube for me really has been a blessing because I really do love actually sitting here and talking to you. I call you guys my girlfriends. I don't know, like, you know, girlfriends are so important as we age, and so I feel really good about it because I learned so much from all of you as well, and I love the stuff we share. It's really weird actually when you think that you can be on a platform and have this sort of like feeling of intimacy with your girlfriends. It's really weird. I can't explain it, and I know it's not going to be that way for everybody, but I really do love it. I'm thinking, you know, I'm really glad that I never quit on myself, and I hope you never quit on yourself. So if you're going to do a YouTube channel, I'm going to leave Kevin Kolbe's link down below. I'm going to leave the video where he just takes you step by step, right from having Google to getting your channel. Okay, so he's got that all there, and at least start one. Now, if you're interested in pursuing a little bit more conversations about having a YouTube channel and doing YouTube, then by all means, like, put that down below in the comments and say, yes, Liedy, let's travel a little bit, you know, maybe once or twice a month, try to do a little bit of the YouTube journey, or maybe I could share something that made a huge difference on my channel and some of the things that I avoided. I'm going to tell you probably there's so many loopholes, but I am no pro. I have learned through error. I have learned by falling. I have learned by going, I can't quit on myself. I can't quit on myself. I promised that I wouldn't quit on myself. And you know what? It keeps your mind going. You meet so many awesome people. And yeah, I don't know. I think you should start a YouTube channel. Whether you put it out there for the world to see you and share your journey and all the nuggets that you have to share with the world, or you're going to start it and keep it totally unlisted. But it's a treasure for your family at some point when we've hitchhiked our way up. I mean, nobody's rushing it, but just imagine. It's so much easier when you're talking and you've got your emotions and your feelings all there. So let me know. That's my bit on why you should start a YouTube channel. So we'll talk about this a little bit more if you let me know down below, because I do want to try to put things out there that you enjoy talking or hear me talking about, so we can have a conversation. And I am trying to answer all the comments, but Bill's home. Bill came home yesterday, and he was in the hospital for 19 days, 20 days. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we kind of have a semi-diagnosis, which I'm not ready to talk about. I'm kind of thinking maybe him and I should do a video together on that. And I also want to make sure that he's really comfortable with the information that I do share with you. I'm really glad he's home. He's feeling great. I mean, he's feeling great. I mean, he doesn't realize, he doesn't even think, what's wrong with me. I mean, he's had a few things, but he feels great. He's been out in the car and doing his thing, called his buddies. So yeah, thank you very much. But we have some serious issues to deal with. But you know what? It's like I always look at the sunny side of the street, and we in this environment are going to do a lot better if we are positive and we try to stay happy. And if I see him struggling getting across the street, I just drag him over the other side with me and say, come on, we got to walk on the sunny side of the street. You know what? We're all at it. Nobody knows when things in our lives will change drastically. And so I'm just going to hang on to the really good stuff until there's a reason for me not to. And then I'm still going to, can you hear him yawning? Thanks for being here, you guys. I really hope you stayed for the whole video. If you did, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you soon. And remember, there is no future in our past. Take all the wonderful memories, all the lessons, especially the really hard ones, teach us the most. Dream, imagine, and start a YouTube channel. Bye.